And focus your mind to this bell sound and follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So your right palm on your left, and neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. Bring your attention to your body, and mentally relax your mind, relax your body, and relax your breathing. And scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapateva, or may I be well and happy. And take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. And just try to remain in the present moment, observing your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, we relax our body step by step. And remember, deeply, gently and slowly inhale, exhale. When you inhale, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And in between, in the inhalation, exhalation, keep a little gap. Now bring your attention to your right arm. Deeply, gently, slowly breathing to your right arm. And breathe out. Focus your mind to your left arm and slowly, deeply and gently breathing to left arm. Breathe out. Your back and the spine, slowly, deeply, gently breathing. And breathe out. Your abdominal area, breathing. and release. Your chest breathing and breathe out. Your right leg breathing, breathe out. Left leg breathing, breathe out. Neck and head breathing, and breathe out. Now your whole body, deeply, gently, slowly breathing to your whole body. And breathe out. Again breathing, and breathe out. Again breathing, and breathe out. Now take a deep breath and hold it as long as you can. And slowly breathe out. Bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. So if you are a beginner, remember, bring your attention and try to find the sensation. And in the beginning, try to go step by step and recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Recognize separately inhalation, exhalation. And then this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. The third level, recognize the very nature of the inhalation, exhalation. Sometimes inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. So some people can feel the sensation tip of your nose or maybe upper lip area or inside your nostril. So now in the beginning do a little bit deep inhalation, exhalation and find the sensation. If you are familiar with the technique, just go to the sensation and don't recognize as inhalation or exhalation. Just know the sense, take it as the sensation and recognize the change and see what you experience as inhalation or exhalation or sensation. Remember, completely be free, empty yourself, don't hold any reason, hope, wishes, with your fully awareness, with your fully effort. Stay and observe the sensation. If the laziness arise, remember this time is very short for us and get the best out of the time. Any lust arise, just recognize through nature of this body. Any pain, tightness, difficulty arise, reflect the impermanent, so everything always change. And stay with the sensation and little by little try to deeply experience yourself. Mm, don't settle down on the way. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Release your mental image. Come out of your personality. Come out of your history. Don't observe as you are somebody. Just observe as you are pure consciousness. No time, no direction, no method. Just be with the moment by moment experience and knowing through nature of it. If it is difficult for you, just go back to the beginning and observe inhalation, exhalation as exhalation. Don't try to inhale or exhale. Don't try to pause your inhalation, exhalation. Just allow it to happen naturally. Time to time observe the condition of your body and your mind and see, are you focusing to inhalation or exhalation? Have you experienced the change or the sensation? Don't afraid to let go what you know. Make your mind completely empty and free from ideas, thoughts, teachings, believings. Just observe with the pure awareness. Bring attention to your body. Experience this inhalation, exhalation. This moment is your life, not your past or future. Just know you are complete. Don't look for anything else. Just learn to appreciate. You are so blessed. You are so lucky to have this moment. When you wake up in the morning, you have strength to come out of your bed, stand on your own feet, walk yourself to the bathroom or the restroom and do your cleanings yourself. Have a glass of water, cup of tea, coffee. You can have your meal. There are people around you to share your life. There are other people around you to share their life with you. This is blessing. Don't demand over anything. Appreciate. You have this beautiful eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind with longevity, complexion, comfort, strength, and wisdom to maintain these things without getting any harm yourself or without doing any harm to others. That is blessing. You have a moment to sit like this and experience this inhalation, exhalation. You have roof over your head. You have a place to sleep. This is blessing. Appreciate it. Pay your gratitude because there are a lot of people in this very moment. They're disconnecting this life and there's no way they can get it back. That will happen to us also. There is a day come for us to end this everything and go away, detach from this all. When that day comes, there's no way to reverse it. So while you are here, just appreciate. Just know you are complete and get the best out of your moment. There are a lot of people in this very moment fighting with life, struggling with death, have fear, anxiety, depression, helplessness, hopelessness, loneliness. As paying your gratitude, just share this moment, share your heart with them. May they come out of that fear, anxiety, depression, helplessness, hopelessness, loneliness. May they have the strength, courage, and wisdom to go through the situation and find the peace, harmony, tranquility state within themselves. Not only them, your dear near ones, your loved ones, your beloved parents, grandparents, husband, wife, children, friends, and family members, brothers, sisters, your neighbors, village, city, state, country, all living beings in this world and in this universe. May all living beings, and as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars, let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. So mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Visualize yourself and send it as a light forward to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side, downward and upward, to all six directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, when we practice this meditation, and moment by moment, you have to remember our own mind, our own thoughts come against us. So, your thoughts is kind of like the roots that hold to this world. Your thoughts, it's mental formations, sanskara. So the thoughts belong to time, and the time belong to space. So that's how you related to the mind and matter, time and space, with the 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 way you bound to samsara through the thoughts. So when you practice meditation, the important thing, remember, try to observe without thoughts. So that way, you're going to recognize something not belong to time or not belong to space. If there is something not belong to time or space, that's understanding is belong to your inside. That understanding will help to untangle this sansaric journey. So that's why we call inside meditation, vipassana meditation. In deeply, there is something you can experience beyond these words. And when it comes to words, there are four kinds of words. One is the words that you writing. So whatever you write, that words is different than you talk. It called Vaikrivani. And another thoughts is called that thoughts you used to think. So whatever the thoughts that you used to think, you cannot bring out. It called Madhyama Vani. So the Vani means it's kind of like a vehicle. Take you. So the word is kind of like a vehicle that take you, bound you, create you. That's why it's called Vani. And another one is the words that we talking. Pashyanti Vani. And another thoughts, there is something that you can understand, you can experience, not what the words that you use to write, Vaikrivani, and not the words that you use to think, Madhyamavani, and not the word that you use to talk, Pashyantivani. And there is something, when it comes to inner deeper understanding, it called Paravani. In that level, that experience, you cannot explain and you cannot bring to words. In meditation, in this vipassana level of meditation, there is something that you can experience beyond this, the words that you use to think, the word that you talk, the word that you write. So then now you have to be very clear. From childhood, we schooling our life, following others' knowledge. So then it come as ideas. We read books and it also come as ideas. And we communicate listening to talks. And that also come as ideas. If you become limited to these three things, three vehicles, and you create the same thing. Even though you schooling yourself, in a certain level, you have to be free from what you learn. But the thing is, mostly, when it comes to religion, mostly these organized religions not allow you to become free. Why? Because the organized religions, it's always need followers. It need members. It need devotees. Otherwise, they get mad. They become worried. So if they lose a devotee, they think they're going to lose everything. Why? Because that is where the organized religions depend. Even the organized temples, organized meditation centers, and organized monks, or organized other religious places, it need members. So they collecting members. If they find a lot of members, they become strong. You see it in the ancient time, that's how they used to develop the community of Sangha. That's where the guru come. So the guru, when the guru have a lot of devotees and the people used to believe his teaching is right, that used to be in the during Buddha's time, even before the Buddha. It called that communities like Ganinanse. So the Ganinanse means you have more when you have the more people and they count the head. Then they count the heads, that means they count the followers. If you have more followers, then you become the good teacher. So Buddha is the one who in the history break down this pattern. So if you practice the Buddha's meditation, you have to understand this. You cannot become a follower. When you say Buddhang Saranang Gacchami itself, you declared yourself to become free from other all the dogmas, other all the followings, other all the methods, and you become completely free. It's kind of like you come out of the gravity of this earth. Once you come out of the gravity, to which place you belong? What is the time scale that you're going to count? Just think. But once you are grounded, you start to get into the bound with the time and bound with the culture, tradition, and you belong to the law, like that. So this all come with the idea. That's why when you observe the especially Vipassana, remember, learn to be free. Completely let go everything. So in the beginning, you're not going to lose anything. Don't afraid for that. That's why in the ancient time, the mostly lay people, they afraid when somebody start to practice Buddha's teaching or the meditation. Why? Because in deeper, he let go everything. So then it is not easy for this ordinary life. some people get disappointed. Why? Because everyone bound with attachment. And when the person believes the attachment, the detachment is enemy. So then yourself, but remember, when you practice the vipassana, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you follow, if you look for inner freedom, remember, and start to let go what in your head. Not in day-to-day life when you are with other people, but especially when you start to close your eyes and start to practice meditation and try to become completely free, and with that free mind, with clear understanding, and observe the sensation and go with the experience little by little deeper. But the thing is, once we bound to these words and we belong to this world, so in the deeper level, there is a moment come to experience yourself without words. That experience you cannot explain by words, and that experience is the highest as a human being in this world that you can achieve. So don't try to interpret it to words. Only thing is, just try to practice yourself and learn to experience little by little. And that way you slowly start to detach from this deeper inside, because this inside is there is a deeper habit. Go with the words. We always respond to the words. Look yourself. We mostly respond to the words. But if you know better words, your response going to become different. But the moment that you experience and reacting, you don't see, you reacting according to the words that you know. But in the vipassana level, you understand that. So there were two rats and they went for a walk outside. And then there was a cat came. So the one rat told, "Oh, our enemy come. Just run. The other rat told, "Don't worry. I know the language." And then what he did? It did. And he started to shout, "Bow, bow, bow," like a dog. The cat ran away. See, the very reaction, the same thing with the human. The very reaction come from us. Whatever you get it in deeply according to the words that you know, and you react. To observe that, you have to have very clear, calm, relaxed, sharp mind. And with that, one time Buddha mentioned there are 4 kinds of people in the world. So this samsara is like a stream, like a river. There are 4 kinds of people. One person swimming to the river, jump to the river, and then he go with the current downward. One person jump to the river and he go with the current downward. And another person jump to the river and he go to the other side of the river. And another person jump to the river and stay in the middle. And another person jump to the river and start to go against the current. When you deeply look, who can conquer the river? Who is really conquering the river? One person jump to river and he go with the river downward. It called Anusotagami. He go with the current. Another person go upward against the current. It called Patisotagami. And another person is stay in the middle and he paddling himself and managed to stay in the middle. That also needs some effort because he need to hold his without going backward, going downward. It called titatto. And another person and he swim with the great effort, go to the other side of the river, and then it called Titto Paragamto. So he go to the other bank. So, and according to the Buddha's teaching, if you look very carefully, our life also same. We also reacting in the world. We also have this kind of people in the world. So the person go downwards with the current, Patisotagami. So Anusotagami, go with the current towards downward. And that person is like reacting to eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, tangling with their sensual pleasures and go with the world. Another person, Titatto, in the middle. So he able to paddle and stay in the middle, and he able to practice certain spiritual things, profitable skills, and stay able to find out certain kind of tranquility state and stay in the middle of the river. So some people get into samadhi or satori or kevalya, and you need effort to get into that, but still once you come out of it, you are still in the samsara. So stay in the middle of the river, but still he stay in the river. And another person go to the other side of the river. And there are some people with the great achievement, little by little, step by step, they uplift their existence to other higher existence. And that day, one day, they're going to find their salvation. But what the Buddha mentioned, the Patisotagami. So this is the Buddha is the one who introduced this method to conquer the river. This is the real way to conquer the river. So the Patisotagami means you go against the current. Not with the current, not hold the current, not cross the current. You go against the current. Remember that. Not with the current, not hold the current, not crossing the current. You go against the current. It's called Patisotagami. And before the Buddha, there was no one and used to practice this. So the Patisotagami person is the one who really can conquer the river. And he go against, upward. And when you go upward, what will find you? If you start to go against the river, what you find? You start to find the beginning of the river. That is the real way of conquering river. So then the vipassana is the real way to get into the bottom, not hold it, not cross it, not go with it, really conquering. And once you, little by little, the very nature of it. So little by little, once you start to go against the current, what will happen? The current start to become slow, because the beginning point of the river is always no current. But when the rivers become longer, the current becomes stronger. So in the vipassana level, even though you, in the beginning, even though you find the strong current, if you keep practice little by little, once you start to go against the current, in the deeper level, you find more easy, and you can cross, you can go against it. And the current, the river becomes smaller, and your effort, your profitable skill, your practice becomes stronger. So practicing meditation also the same like that. Though, so then again and again yourself, remember, don't look for cross the current. Don't try to go with the current, and don't try to hold the current. Always remember, if you look for real, complete salvation, your liberation, and with the great effort, start to go against the current, start to go patisotagami, go against the current, go upward, and little by little, one day you will reach to the beginning of the current. And that is the day you are able to find your salvation, your liberation, your nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone. With this good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata ca ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you. So thank you very much everyone.